Welcome to Let's Have a Chat under the Mango Tree, where we discuss matters that are relevant, thought provoking, and yes, edutaining. If it is important to you, then it is important to me. Together, let us become the best version of who we are and who we can be. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, and to leave your comment on this video. Please help me to reach one. Each one will reach one. Love and light to you all. Hi everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to Let's Have a Chat under the Mango Tree. Now, someone recently asked me a very important question, and I would like to attempt to answer that question here for you today. And for many of us who would have found themselves in a similar situation. Now, the question was, why did you stay for so long? Why did you stay for so long? And everyone, I have come to realize, will have his or her own answer to that question. Why did you stay? There were red flags that you ignored. Why did you stay? And so today, in an attempt to answer that question, I say that a lot of times before you break a partnership, a relationship, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. What am I losing if I should break this relationship? What am I gaining if I am supposed to break this relationship? What will be disrupted on account of this relationship being broken? And so we make our breaks based on the answers that we will have for those questions. Now, recently, I heard a very powerful woman, Ayanla, and she said something very important. She said, after 14 years, I walked out of a relationship for the simple fact that I was not being loved the way I wanted to be loved. And that is very powerful. When we get into relationships, one of the most important things that we should pay attention to is, am I being loved the way that I want to be loved? Am I being loved, or is the love coming at me, coming in a form that I receive love? And so in order for us to get to that point, we have to first know ourselves. We have to first know who we are. Who am I? Who is Deidrean Smith? What are the things that make me become the best version of myself? What are the things that are necessary in an environment in which I can love and receive love? And if those things are absent from that environment, then the sensible thing to do is to excuse yourself and move on and move forward. Now, a lot of us live in societies where if we move on too quickly, we are stereotyped. Yes? And if we stay too long, we get the question that I was asked. Why did you stay so long? Let me also hasten to say this categorically. No relationship is 100% terrible. There were days in that relationship when you were happy, when the person did things that made you happy, because perhaps at that level, that was what you needed to be happy. And so the person was meeting that need. So it is unfair for us to say that a person was 100% awful to us. And you know, I got that revelation because I went on my Facebook and I was properly going to delete some people. But then I asked myself the question, did you write a lie? At this point, at this moment in history, was this a lie? This statement that you penned, you were not coerced by anyone to pen this statement. You were not coerced by anyone to take these photographs. Was this moment a lie? No, the moment was not a lie. And my statement was not a lie. Therefore, my post stands. Situation is such now that a relationship has broken down. However, like I said, there were good moments in that relationship. There were good moments. But there was a change when I realized that the way I wanted to be loved, the love that was coming at me, was not what I wanted. And so I owed it to myself to move on. Yes. And it is important that we do not sit down in situations for anyone other than ourselves. It's not the kids' happiness. It's your happiness. They will grow up. They will move on. They will move out. It is you who is going to be stuck with someone who is pushing love on you in a form in which you do not receive love. Now I'm saying to every individual who will watch my video, ask yourself this question. Get a piece of paper. Write down the answer. How do I receive love? Is it that you want a partner who will carry your handbag, open a door for you, be a provider for your family, be a protector for your family, one who understands your love language and who gives love to you according to that language, one who is respectful of your religious, political, sexual ideologies, one who is respectful of your financial ideologies, one who will empower you to be the best that you can be, one who will support your dreams and your visions, one who is comfortable in him or herself enough to allow you the latitude to grow and to become who you truly were put on this earth to be. Is it that you want someone who is a member of your religious organization or who share the same religious views as you do? Is it that you want someone who wants children or do not want children? How about getting along with family members? Do you want someone who is still living at his or her family home? And so you will become a part of that family in an extended family setting. Is that what you want? Do you understand what it means to submit to a man? And does a man understand what it means for a woman to submit to him? Is he ready for a woman to submit to him? Does he have what it takes for someone to give up their power to him? Is he going to lead a family? Is she going to lead a family? Do they have a sound character? Is this someone who will run away at the first sign of problems? Or is this someone who will stay on board the ship and offer leadership as may be needed? Who is this person that you are going to permit, because it is your permission that they will take to come into your space? It is your expressed permission that they will take to come into your space, to occupy your space, to become a part of you. Who is this person that you are going to give permission to become a part of your team? Take time to know your team member. Take time. Research them. Talk to past spouses, because they are a repository of information that you need. Observe them. Ask the Lord to unmask them, to reveal them, reveal their true intent to you. Look at their family structure. What kind of family background are they coming from? What are the principles exposed by their families? Take off the layers of this person, strip them down, put them in different situations, see how they will react. Take them to a restaurant, see how they will use the cutlery, how they will handle the waiters, the servers, the people who serve. Take them to an infirmary somewhere, see how they treat the less fortunate. Do they have a heart of compassion? Do these things. Look at red flags. There are red flags. There are some flags that we intentionally look over, especially when we have families. But then and again, I say to us, put it in a balance. My family's happiness or my happiness. There are times when you will have to give up your happiness for your family's sake. But you will have to make a judgment call. What are you willing to sacrifice? Is it a worthy sacrifice? Ask yourself. Pray about it. And in the final analysis, I will say, I stayed because it was my choice. I left because it was my choice. No. Am I better for having left? Yes. Does it mean that this person is a bad person? No. It just meant that we came to a junction and we decided at this intersection that our paths would diverge, and that is okay. I am my scars, and my scars are me. Now I can choose to be bitter about the scars that I bear, or I can take the lessons that I have learned and move forward. I'll repeat that. I can choose to be bitter because of the scars that I bear, or I can take the lessons learned, move forward, making better choices and better decisions. And I'm going to end on a very controversial note. To all the men who have loved me and have lost, to all the men who have loved me and left me, thank you. Thank you as always for watching. Let's keep the conversation going by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing on this and all other videos on this channel. Let's continue to have a chat under the mango tree.